Blackburn
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with another recap video. I'm JB.
I'm Ken.
And today we're going to be recapping
BMF Season 2, Episode 10.
Episode 10.
Yes.
New beginnings.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's definitely new beginnings for Meech and Terry.
It is.
Because they are, you know what I'm saying, they've hit the jackpot. You know what I'm saying, they got the Colombian connect, and you know they're trying to expand, they're trying to get bigger, they're trying to get better
from previous episodes.
Yes, from previous episodes. And so, you know, and they got a couple of hiccups here and there, but you know they're definitely not backing down. But they have an interesting, well, not they, and more it affects, you know, Meech more so than it affects Terry, is the fact that your homegirl
Mo.
Yes.
He done found out about Mo.
Yes. Not only did he find out about Lamar, he ends up putting Monique's dead body in the car wash. So how do you feel about Lamar doing that?
First of all, I thought y'all was cremating her. That you trying to get caught. I don't even know why you would do that, because something's wrong with you, I guess, because that didn't even make sense.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm glad they found her body, though, so that actually she can have a proper burial and her daughter can, you know, they can celebrate her in the right way.
So she's able to grieve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was, I think, for that to be the mother of his child, and for you to, like...
Supposed mother, because we didn't know if it was Meech or his.
Oh, well, yeah, right. Yeah,
that
is, yeah. But I guess for you to love her like you say you did, and for you to do that and then go so much so that you take the body and put it into the car wash, like that's just, I mean, I don't know, I guess I couldn't put it past you because you're on Lamar, so
right.
you know,
you do all kinds of stuff.
You kind of be doing whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And overall, but I guess what I can say though, or what it did show, is that I guess he was stressed overall about the decision that he made, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, but is that any different from his character? Like, if you look at the whole season, he's kind of been, I guess he kind of had this up and down, because at one point, I guess it did seem like he was trying to be a better person. You know, would you agree? Or
yeah, but I think he wanted, like, his family or whatever. If she would have been a down chick and he thought that she was for real trying to be with him, then he probably wouldn't have never done that. But of course, he's not gonna let anything try to, like, knock him off his hustle.
Right.
So that's the main thing.
Do you think he actually would have done right though? Like,
I don't know.
Was
he
Lamar
still would have
able...
always had a vendetta against Meech and Terry. So
I mean, would he actually been capable of being doing right by?
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Doing right by Monique and doing right by, you know, the kid.
I don't know. He's got issues, so I don't think they could have been fixed.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. And the interesting situation with that is the situation with his cousin with Ashley Larry. You know, like he kind of kept treating him like crap the whole season.
He was just using him for,
and he was like one of the only people that really had his back. You know what I'm saying? Like almost every time he gave him a place to stay, he gave him food, he helped him out
with his wounds
with his health situation or whatever. He kind of was there, but he always was being smart and you know, he tried to tell him, let me watch my shows. Everybody got their shows like they like to watch. Like, don't interrupt me while I'm watching my shows. He didn't care. He took the TV, smashed the TV. Like, he always was doing something.
Because his dome ain't right, man.
His dome ain't right. But so did it surprise you that his cousin ended up kind of selling him out?
No, because I think that his cousin probably thought, I'm next. He did Monique like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know what he might do to me.
Matter of time.
Yeah, before he snap on me and do some craziness. So,
right.
He's out of control.
Right. So his cousin, he didn't want to be stressed anymore. So I guess that was his kind of
right. Yeah. Let me turn him in the Meech because I ain't got time.
Right. But I will say this. Okay. So what ended up happening to Lamar? Was that satisfying for you?
I don't know. I guess he wants him to suffer, and I guess that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna just take the easy way out. And he said that he wasn't gonna give him the easy way out. I'm gonna make you suffer, and once you get on to addicted to that hard way, it's over.
Yeah. I didn't know how I necessarily felt about it. Like I didn't. Yeah. It wasn't as satisfying. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I would have thought.
Like I thought they was gonna put him in a dungeon and like.
Yeah, or give it to him. Go scandal type torture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or something like that. But
that would have been good.
That's not the route that they went. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of semi sweet. You know how that happened, but one thing that.
But basically, he making him be his own demise too, like because like I said, they don't have to sit around and do it. He's gonna do it to himself.
Right, and somebody did say that does also leave the possibility that he'll return. Because that means he's out there, so the possibility of him getting clean or getting his mind back, you know what I'm saying? So he's kind of, so you never know. He's kind of just boogeyman. He's kind of just floating out there, you know what I'm saying? So you never know.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen with him. Speaking of never know, I guess Detective Bryant never knew that situations was gonna happen the way that they happened with his son.
He trying to be messy, and mess came to his door.
Right.
That's basically what happened.
So he ended up, he got the bodies, all the bodies that was on the gun that was found. They are now charging that to his son. And so how did you feel about that?
That's so sad because his son really, he just was a one-timer trying to get rid of a bully, and it went wrong, and that's what be happening, you know. His dad couldn't save him, even though he thought he could. It was over.
Well, I wouldn't say, but I don't think his dad was necessary. Well, you talking about his dad couldn't save him afterwards.
From the bully and all of that. Like,
but I don't even know if he was really trying to, though.
Like,
I don't know if he really
live
took
with
it.
His mom, and he was like, "You got to stand up for yourself." He was gonna give him karate classes.
Yeah, but I don't know. That was my thing, and I said that I don't know one of those episodes that I don't think he was really invested in the situation and trying to figure out.
He was trying to put band-aids on it.
Right. I don't even think band-aids. He was putting cotton balls on it. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't even really trying. It was like he was so like what we talk about. His focus was on Meech. Like it's just that's all he worried about. Like he fixated and just putting all his energy into Meech. You know what I'm saying? So much so that he almost couldn't do anything else. Yeah. And so much so that he put his situation, in danger and put, ends up endangering his son's life. And so it's gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna play out in the future. You know what I'm saying? Is that just gonna be something that he's gonna continue to, that he's gonna have to deal with or whatever as seasons go along? Do you think that's something that's always gonna be in the background? Or?
I think so. I think that his son is messed up for life. That's one thing. Yeah. Like not only was he bullied, but like you said, his dad wasn't really showing him the attention and love that he needed. And then now he got this little body on him. He don't even know what life is, right? He don't even know what's going on. Really, he's kind of naive about the whole situation. Like I just was trying to.
Right. He was so he's stressed. Everybody's stressed, and he does not know what life is. And speaking of people that don't know what life is, that is definitely B. Mickey's situation.
B. Mickey.
He does not know what life is because and I personally I was rooting for B. Mickey, although I know some people feel like you got close to snitching or it looked like you was possibly gonna snitch or you put yourself in a situation where you could possibly be a snitch. So you're a snitch. That's it. Like it's a rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Deuces or whatever. But I kind of felt like I had a soft spot for him or whatever. But with the situation and the way it happened and, they had a spy kind of on B. Mickey and they seen the female cop, detective, I can't think of her name. But they seen her go to his house.
Veronica. I think it's Veronica.
They didn't think it is Veronica.
Yeah. Why you say that like that?
Because I thought you said Monica.
No, I said Veronica. No.
Monica, Veronica. But yeah, he saw her leave there, and then once Meech got wind of it, I guess he kind of, he kept trying to vouch for him and have his back. But once he found that out,
he was like, I can't help you no more, bro.
All right, so how'd you feel about that situation?
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew he was about to get caught. B. Mickey has been wrapped up with police way too much, and especially this season. And it was just a matter of time before he was going to get kicked out of the BMF family, which is sad, but
it is. I mean, I thought he might as well just stayed in Atlanta. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought he was going to do.
But here's the interesting thing, again, like similar to what I say about Lamar, I think it's the same thing for B. Mickey, because that means he's out there. He's not dead, he's out there. And at this point, what reason does he have to stay faithful loyal, or stay loyal or whatever? Like, he feel like dealing with them, he kind of lost everything. He lost his mom. He lost his girlfriend. He lost, maybe his child in the situation. Like, he probably don't feel like he has anything, to do
lose. He don't have nothing to lose now.
So do you think there's going to be a situation that he's going to come back in the past? Because I kind of definitely think he is.
He may, I don't know, because he could be dead, though. Like, and I feel like Meech spared his life, because Meech could have just had him offed it and been done with it. So
that's true.
He kind of still owe him his life, even though, because when you're in that game, you can't be disloyal.
This is true. Disloyalty is a and that definitely comes into play when we're talking about Charles and Lucille. And the disloyalty in this situation, it doesn't seem like it's going to be patched up anytime soon.
No.
Just when you thought it was going to be patched up, it looks like they were going to have a nice old family dinner, and everybody was going to be there, even Meech. And
she went off at the dinner table.
She let it all. She let it all hang out at the dinner table.
So I'm a new one. Is that what people say?
Yeah, and then it didn't even she didn't give it time. Like dinner just started, and she just went all in. So
she said,
so how you feel about the
that's
situation?
A woman scorned. They ain't got it. Mm-hmm. They're gonna get divorced. Because there's no coming back from this. I mean, Lucille's not having it. And Lucille, honey, been snatched. Been putting these little one bodysuits on.
Yeah,
Lucille, where you come from? Where you been at?
Definitely will say the second half of the season, Lucille stepped her game up. Yes. Like the stuff she wearing now, like she. And then in this episode, she got the little layers and stuff, got the little, what I'm saying, black out, yes. You know what I'm saying? So she
said, I'm finna go catch me. Catch me something.
Yeah, she finna
I'm done with you, Mr. Charles. Yeah. She probably gonna get a young boy too, watch what I tell you.
I don't know.
She looking like she want a young boy.
Maybe, because she definitely gonna be off in these streets.
She gonna be cougaring.
Speaking of people that need to be off in the streets, I would say that is Terry Baby's mom, because there was definitely drama at the hair show. I will say that at least the sister, she got to show her talent, and she got to do something.
Stuff,
what I'm saying? I think what the interesting thing. I think there's so much going on. She has a similar thing like when we talked about Bel Air.
When we talked
about on season 1 and how Ashley's character didn't have a lot going on. It's similar to the same thing with her. Like there's not a lot going on with her. It kind of is just like she kind of just reacts to what everybody else is going through. So at least you got to see a little bit of her doing something.
Yeah.
But it was just that little bit, because it was the drama was with Terry and Terry's baby mom and Terry and Marcacia. So how did you feel about that situation? Because I did not see that coming.
I did not. First of all, who invited you to the hair show? You weren't supposed to be there probably. Mm-hmm. And then before that, Marcacia already had beef with was it Bring That Tail Here Boy? Mm-hmm. He came to the hair show and threatened Terry. Mm-hmm. And then here she comes. So Terry got everybody looking for him.
Right.
And girl, he don't want you. Like, go home. He don't want you. Go home, or be there cordially, like, okay, I'm the child's mother, and you the new gal, whatever. We both getting this money. So
yeah, but apparently she's still hurt too. She's still hurt. She still like him, and I guess it's quote unquote in her face. I guess, which although she didn't have to be there, but I guess this is one of those things where when it happens, everybody's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of
because she part of the family,
right? So it's kind of hard to avoid. So I guess it's gonna be interesting to see where that goes, or how the relationship develops or not develops, or what's gonna happen between.
If they're gonna be able to have a co-parenting situation, or they're gonna be just enemies the whole time.
Yeah, and they're definitely probably gonna be enemies because of how this situation ends up ending. I guess we'll get to that in a minute, but I guess we'll touch on Goldie and
her sister,
and Meech ends up going back to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to get things straight, and his idea is, that Meech is gonna be in ATL running things, and then Terry's gonna stay in
Detroit.
You know what I'm saying? In the D and do his thing. So he goes down there, he goes to holler at Goldie, and this was like a sad, touchy situation. And again, I think this shows Monique the comedian's acting skills, because I definitely believed everything that she was going through when she was going through the situation with her sister. You know what I'm saying? They happened to pull the plug at that point when she has to get out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying? So how did you feel about that?
It was sad. The sister was ready, but of course Monique wasn't ready to let her. I mean, what's her name? Goldie was not ready to let her go. Mm-hmm. But the sister was like, I'm just gonna hold you back. You need to go on and do you, and I'm gonna be okay. So at least she got to have that closure with her sister in that conversation before she just suddenly,
This is true. At least she was able to get closure.
Yeah.
And speaking of closure, we're not gonna get any when it comes to Terry because we don't know what the heck happened at the end.
We don't. They rolled up on Marcation Terry. They did a dadgum Tupac, Biggie, all that. When somebody pull next to you, you take off. I don't care what kind of light is right there, especially if it's not in traffic. Right, you gone.
Yeah, that was a setup situation.
It was.
And now we don't know, so we don't know if
Marcation's okay, if he's okay,
if Marcation's dead. Obviously, Terry's not dead.
I doubt they are, but
you know what I'm saying. But he could be really messed up. They both could be really messed up.
Yeah.
It's really crazy, and I wonder how. I mean, we just never know. So if that's gonna. I don't know. We just don't know what are the implications of what happened. I guess, like they said, once they went to their different locations, to Atlanta and Detroit, that was going to change the relationship from that point on. And so I wonder if him getting shot again, if that's really going to really make things worse. You know what I'm saying? And so it's going to be interesting to see where things go from here. Another thing, I keep hearing rumors, but I don't know if I believe them. Like basically, like now it's not going to be Lil Meech and Terry, that the ones that we have fell in love, so to speak, with. Like it's gonna be a new Meech and it's gonna be a new Terry. I don't believe that because I feel like they're gonna keep.
Unless they trying to say they grew up, so now this is the grown people. Right. Those were the young Meech and Terry, just the older.
Right. That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is. Because
I know when it first came on, I might need to go back and watch that very first episode because they showed.
Yeah, they showed the older
Terry. So
if
it's the same one, then I'm cool with that. At least he was
I don't know. I like young
Terry
and I like young
but
Meech,
they gotta grow up.
They do gotta grow up, but you can just age them up. Like
I don't think they do that in on TV shows though. I never see people.
They kind of do that. Like they don't generally take them out. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like kids, and that's if years have passed. Even with the kids, a lot of times they still look at Stranger Things. It's still the same kids. They to bring a whole new crew.
Yeah, but they grew up. Look how long it took for that to come out, so they had time to grow.
I mean,
I guess it depends on what kind of show it is.
Yeah, it just depends. So it's going to be interesting to see how things are going to go down when it comes to BMF Season 3.
Yes.
All right, so if you want to do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, bruh, come on, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it. And you can see more videos like this one. And if you want to go ahead and do us another favor, you want to go ahead and hit that button that's shaped like a bell. If you want to go ahead and do that, you'll get a notification.
Every time we drop a new video.
And if you want to do us one more favor, you want to go ahead and comment down below. And what should they comment?
What is Meech going to do when he found out what happened to Terry?
Good question.
Is he coming back again?
Right.
What's he going to have to do?
Right. Is it going to be another short stint in an ATL or what? What is Meech going to do when he finds out about Terry?
Yep.
All right. We appreciate every single one of you. And I guess we'll holler at you.
Peace.